We can agree that that is a beautiful thing. I certainly hope we can. Where do I have to go? Are we killing stuff? I guess I helped there. Is that correct? I don't even know. By the way, I have no idea what I said about that article. I think I just blacked out for a solid 2 minutes there or something, dude. That was crazy. I was talking about an oracle, right? I don't know. I mentioned an oracle and then poof, I'm here at the end of the dungeon, so I don't know what happened, but these items are giving me bad stats, so they're going straight to the loot collector. There is nothing you can say or do to stop this. Oh my goodness. He has killed everything in one swipe of his massive dragon blade. I'm guessing he's using a sword. It is kind of difficult to tell. 1 movement speed for 5 jump. I'm actually going to make that trade. Even though it looks like a bad trade, I'm making the trade. Believe it or not, my friend, you got... Oh, babe. Okay, let me tell you a story. Crossbows are so cool, dude. Holy macaroni and holy cheese. I love crossbows in games. They're very cool. The crossbow person, whoever that is a class that I tend to gravitate toward. Curious indeed. There is a spider guarding this ore over here. Formicite is, I believe, the name. I will lure the spider away from his stash, and I will use my bombs to seal it right from underneath his 8 furry little legs. The spider has fallen victim to my evil plan and ploy, and for that I commend him for being so not smart. If only there was a word that meant not smart, I would have used it there. I could have used it there. But did I use it there? No, I didn't. These dragons are so cool, dude. I can't get over it, dude. The dragons in Trove are just... Oh, there is no words! No words can describe it! Not even the word bomboobalacious. Yes, indeed. A lot of times, you might think a dragon is very bomboobly or varying degrees of bomboobalacious. That is simply not the case in Trove. You think you can describe a dragon by the common dragon description term of bomboobalacious, but that's not gonna happen in Trove, my friend. There is simply no way. You might think there is a way, but there is not. And that's fine. You know, anything that happens in the world of Trove is an event. There is no denying that it is an event. Is that correct? Or do you disagree? After all, everyone has their own differing opinions, per se. And that's fine. You know? Everyone lives in their own individual way. They all have their own individual path, their own individual story. Like me, I just stumbled upon a bunch of the yellow ore, which is named, and I do remember it, Infinium. I did not have to read the bottom right. Secretly, viewer, between you and me, that is exactly what I did. Wait, I was trying to keep that secret from you. Okay, viewer, just don't tell any of the other viewers that was the case, okay? Because then we're going to be in a wee bit of a predicament, aren't we, my friend? Aren't we? And if you think for a second that we aren't, well then, you've got another thing coming. Look at this. Energy regen for magic damage. I think I'll make the swap out just because it's a shadow gun, and I have heard that shadow guns are quite nifty in their own individual perfect little ways. After all, they are filled with shadow, and they are more than filled to the brim at that with gun. I shall join you, Penguin, in the cursed Skylands dungeon that we must complete in due time. I like these defeat the swarm dungeons, you know, because the enemies are... I feel like they are weaker than in other dungeons because we have to kill so many of them, and that makes me feel like I actually have some sort of strength on my Gunslinger, because I can actually do damage to enemies in a reason. My hat! My old hat is on the ground! Oh, how I miss you so, Tempo Top Hat. I truly do. But your stats are, gosh, diddly awful. And I would never equip an item with awful stats, now would I? No. Don't be redinky-donkey, my friend. Don't be redinky-donkey, my friend. How was that? I'm working on new ways to say things, and I think that was pretty good, dude. A solid 8.5 out of 10 at the minimum. Maybe even a 9. Well, not a 9. That's stretching it a little bit. So I'm debating here in my head if I want Magic Find. I'm not just standing here talking, doing nothing. And I think I've come to the conclusion that I do. So I'm going to equip it. Yes, indeedy, oh, my friend. I lost my crown, though, which I guess is not that great, but it is okay at the same time. I'm noticing that when I do dungeons with experienced Trove players, I tend to fall extremely far behind, and they have to simply invite me over and over and over again. And, you've guessed it, over again once more. Yes, indeed, my friend. I am assuming that you guessed that, even though it may have been a difficult thing to guess. But I know that you are a smart person, and for that I commend thee, and for that I give you the respect that you deserve as a wise individual in the world of the world. After all, the world is the world in which we live. And that's beautiful in a way. Only 10 enemies that time? Interesting. It's usually 30. What is the game saying? Is the game saying I'm far too weak to be doing Uber 5? Well, game, guess what? I have my secret weapon. I have an ally in the form of the man of the Golden Bridge. I'm falling to the ground. Gosh dang it. I should have kept those 5 jumps. I would have made it to the top of the Dundee. I would have made it to the top of the Dundee. And you know what? Gosh dang it. The maneuverability of this new mount is very, how do you say, interesting, I guess, is what I'm getting at there. Just more items for the loot collector? Don't mind if I do. My loot collector was feeling rather hungry today, and now it shall feel very, very satiated, if you will. And of course you will, my friend. Of course you will, my friend. Is this the beetle or the wasp? I don't know. I don't have my ultimate up yet, though, so I might just die out here. It's possible. I'm trying to join you, penguin. Hello, how do you do? I'm dead. I'm dead. I'm dead. Just kidding. I will never die. Actually, I take it back. I could die, but it's never happened before, so why would it happen now? You know, it is an event that has never happened before in Trove. Don't tell the other viewer. But it is happened before. I have died in Trove before. Yes, indeed, you've guessed it. And that is a very silly thing to hear. I know, because of how skilled you can see that I am in Trove. Why did it take me up here? Gosh, dang it. These large dungeons are very difficult to understand I guess the layout of is what I'm getting at. Is the word I'm looking for. Layout. Yes, indeed, oh my friend. The layout is what I'm looking for. And that's good. Then again, you know, like I'm saying, under 24 hours of playtime, I'll get it eventually, my friend. It's all gonna click one of these days. And that day's gonna be a glorious day because I will be able to keep up with people. My inventorio is full. All these items are being lost. No! How could this happen to me? I need to find a cornerstone for me to use. I will use it well. Look at all these cornerstones, dude. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 cornerstones. It's a lot of cornerstones, dude. You know what I mean? It's so... Oh, there's a spider on this one. Well, I don't even fear spiders, dude. Come on, get jiggy with it, my friend. Gosh dang it. Get jiggy with it, my friend. Get jiggy with it, my friend. Get jiggy with it. Stop hitting me. Gosh dang it, spider. Why do you do the things that you do, spider? It is how you say not a nice thing to do, spider. It is very rude, spider. Gosh dang it, spider. Think again. Oh my goodness. I spawned into a giant explosion. It was perhaps the biggest explosion that I've ever seen in the entirety of my life. And that's okay. The knife flinger, the nice slinging, the slash bringing, the crash stringing, trash flinging. Yes. The knife-flinging legendary gun. Thank you for the equipment, but I will use it for evil! I bet you did not expect that one. Now, did you, Mr. Trove, if that is your real name? And I do suspect it is, Mr. Trove, the game master of Trove itself. And if it's not, then what a curious fact that might be. Curious indeed. I do declare. Alright. I try to shoot on my mount every now and then, And does it work? No, absolutely. I've spawned in the red X again. What a beautiful time to be alive. And on that note, my friend, my magic find has triggered. So I gotta figure out what items are down here. Let's see what's up, dude. Let's see what's up and see what is down here, because these are magic find items. All right, what do you got? Movement speed, health regen, it takes away 8 jump. That is not good stats. It's going straight to the loot collector. And this one, wadoosh, 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 the pinata pistol, going straight to the loot collector. Thank you all so much for watching, and I will see you in the next video, where we do everything that is humanly possible to do in Trove, one step at a time. Which probably means we're going to be doing something relatively, understandable next time. After all, like I've been saying for a billion years, less than a day of playtime so far. But maybe one day, fine night, I and you both will become the best Trovians in all the land.